and he puts it on. He goes, "Man, I love the Stones, but this album sucks." You know, the band I'll throw out in there, and I have my little story that goes along with this, would be the Rolling Stones. So as a kid, like I've talked about some other episodes, I love the Stones, still do. I'm a fan. But you know, we had like the '60s Stones, we had the '70s, early '70s, which I love. Sticky Fingers, Exile on Main Street. Into high school, we're in the '80s, and our good friend Kenny Ames, a great sense of humor. We went to the mall. This is 1985, my senior year in high school, and they had the album called Dirty Works. And he puts it on. He goes, "Man, I love the Stones, but this album sucks." You know, the problem was the rest of the album was so like just filler songs. But yeah, the Dirty Works album, the only song I remember was One Hit to the Body that was catchy.
That doesn't even sound like the
No,
same
it
drummer.
doesn't sound like the Stones.
Yeah.
Like they had a signature sound. Again, my favorite period, I love very late '60s, very early '70s Stones. It's still one of my favorites ever. I'm a huge fan. Well, by the time you get to the mid '80s, they got the Miami Vice jackets
Is your
on.
cutoff tattoo you?
I'd say for me, like somebody said, "Rick, what's the last Stones album you loved?" That was a new album at the time. It would be Tattoo You from my Dirty Works. I've tried to listen to it a couple times over the years, and I'd say about 90% of it could just go out the window for me, you know. Kind of where, as far as the Stones are concerned, the albums after that, a few songs here and there were cool, but I didn't really love the majority of the albums as a whole, like I did Sticky Fingers or Exile on Main Street.
And then Mick had to go and do that awful cover with David Bowie of Dancing. Like, somebody lost a bet on this, because there was no way they were doing this because they want to do this.
Dancing was just awful.
They should both go into the most ridiculous choreographed,
badly choreographed MTV videos of the 80s. So that era of the Stones, for me, I just didn't love it. And like I said, I respect them, their legacy, of course, and I love the early stuff, but I just got to where I just couldn't really get into each album as an entire album. Like, does that even sound like the Stones?